I love how the sound basically becomes impossible to hear once the bees come down. Save up to get a real set with the real virtual highlight copies so you can experience the magic of even having even less frames. Yeah, I bet Volcano feels awesome on a console. First run of the day. I think technically this is like the fifth one, but three of them are instant resets, so they don't really count. Welcome in, Giga Poutine. Yeah, go my bees. Alright, this time for sure, no more fooling around. No more fucking around. You just pressed every tree and got the, like, the slideshow inducing swarm of bees, yeah. I need to, like, turn the game audio up so I can hear it better, honestly. That's my real issue. Interesting teleporter. Are you useful? Are you kidding me with this garbage? I don't even know what you want from me. If I have to take a teleporter to get the graveyard, this is, like, the worst vibes I've seen in my entire life. I mean, Trial Dungeon's right there. However, doing Trial Dungeon at 200 HP? That's pretty fucking bold. I mean, you would die so much faster, but also you might die getting to the shield. You don't know. I don't like this map, or I don't like this map seed. We're doing Trial Dungeon first. If I die, whatever, we reset. If we get through Trial Dungeon, it means we'll death warp out a little faster. Technically, this is not that bad as long as a wisp doesn't. As long as we run by wisps when they're not attacking, we'll be fine. But that's, enemies just kind of do whatever they want in this game. Oh, too far. Yeah, this is also not a very good Trial Dungeon seed, honestly. There are others that are pretty short. Short. This is not. Wait, it's not super long either. It's not awful. I shouldn't complain that much. There are worse seeds. There are better seeds. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I guess the green is paid out. We're getting our shield. Oh, nothing describes your childhood better than playing games with multiple frame rates. Yeah, yeah, that's just how it is. All right, let's see if the kobolds can ever so helpfully kill us. Oh, he has a buddy actually. This is good. Okay, so we're gonna run over to graveyard. We're gonna do the usual thing. We're grabbing the crucifix, and we're gonna look around for a sword real fast. And then we'll do Vampire Mansion as usual. Unless Ruins is like really close by on the way, we'll do Ruins first. But yeah, this is good for the gym economy. Alright, I gotta stop sitting all scrunched up. I rolled my shoulders and my upper back was like, hey, could you move me more often? Alright, so let's go keep going to graveyard. I don't think I've ever done Trial Dungeon first in a row. That's kind of funny. I mean, it's pretty dangerous. If you run by a wisp and it starts attacking you, and you're level 1, it's probably gonna kill you before you can do anything about it. Like, they're just gonna hit you too hard, and also, since you're so low level, they're gonna stun you with every zap. They hit really hard. Get in the damn door, Jim. Alright, so sword, crucifix. One of those is guaranteed, one of those is a bit less so. Alright. Since this was in like one of the corners, I'm just gonna like do a quick 360 of the rest of the map real fast. That's money. Give me that. Can I forgot how to turn. Alright, we're out of here. Okay, so next we're gonna go to a mansion. And again, this is why I need to fix my seeds, my splits, because they make no sense with how these openings sometimes go. Anyway, fastest way to get to graveyard is to just run this way. I guess we'll find out if this is Fairy Forest. If it's not, then we have info. At least we'll know this is shop. Wait, how am I so incapable of doing this suddenly? I'm just leaving. No, we're right here. There we go. How do I keep fucking that up all of a sudden? It's ridiculous. It's not that complicated. You listen for the one tree that's extra loud. I mean, I know why I'm messing it up. It's because I'm rushing. Um. Oh, this sucks so bad. You have to run to this teleporter because there's no easy bridge here. This is actually a bit of a nightmare. You have no idea how setting specific splits for a game where the proc gen map means that the routing can vary. I mean, for the most part, at least the entire back half of the run is mostly set in stone. But yeah, for the first half, it's a bit of a mess. Alright, doors on the other side, it looks like. It's all the way on the other side, god damn it. Jim, get in there. Alright, I think pretty much no matter what, this is gonna be a red split because of the Fairy Forest detour combined with also fucking it up. I think the previous set of splits here did not have an early Fairy Forest. But I mean, the split itself being red, that's not exactly a big deal. It's just a statement of fact. It's gonna be slower because we did another objective before coming here. Jim, would you like to get in the room, perhaps? Alright, we have one orb. We have two orbs. I'm gonna gamble on something very specific real fast. Get in the damn door. We're gonna go into this room. No, I was wrong. It's in the other room. Damn it. Whatever. Alright, same deal. We're looking for two more. I lied. We're looking for one more. Alright, do I gamble on this one? I'm gambling. Alright, sometimes it just works out. Hmm. Sometimes you just win. So, one little trick in Vampire Mansion, you can see the orbs through the window sometimes, so that can give you a little info on adjacent rooms. A +1 Dark Sword. Alright, now we wait for his death animation. Oh, Flo, welcome in. Vampire, could you please die faster? Honestly, the split timing is pretty good now that, like, the mansion went really fast. Again, keep in mind that I did Fairy Forest before this. Alright, we are off to the races. We're gonna go do ruins next. He feels so bad for the vampire when he gets bullied to death. Yeah. Poor man tries to stand up from his chair, but in point 0.3 seconds, Jim is up in his shit, stabbing him repeatedly. It's really funny. Alright, so next we gotta look for ruins, which is... I like how the compass is pointing straight north, which would be correct, except for the fact there's a fucking river in the way, so I can't go straight north. I appreciate the hustle, but oh, shop is right there. I don't have enough points to do what I need there, though, so unfortunately, it's not helpful yet. This run feels too long. I think we're almost there. Yeah, right here. Slam right into that wall. Usual drill, we're looking for the flame pendant and nothing else matters. Oh, I'm blind. I did trial dungeon first. Right. Okay. Alright, let's get caught on every little object possible. I think that'd be really good for me right now. Oh, this is a pretty... Are you... Are you fucking me? Are you fucking me in public right now? Is that what's going on here? My god. Alright, so this ruin seed is really bad. Nothing I can do about that other than try and do this fast. Unfortunately, I also have to do it safely, because I just took a shitload of damage, so if I run into one more spike trap, we're dead. Actually, no, this one isn't a super bad one. Never mind, I misjudged it. However, this is not the right way to go. It gets the actually, no, it's pretty bad. Let's just focus on clearing this. Okay, no, we got it through. If the door had been on the north side, it would have been extremely bad. Roper, I'm begging you. Please poison me. Please land poison. Whatever. Do your best. Okay, so next, as usual, we're gonna go over to Volcano. Although I guess we're also ready to go to Shop, so if Shop is in a good location, relative to Volcano, I might go there first. I, I was holding Y while loading in, so of course I pick up the stupid knife again. I should have dropped it somewhere else. Whatever, it was like a not even a 2-second time loss, whatever. Just annoying. I just wanted to get it out of my inventory. Alright, so we gotta make a snap call on where we actually want to go. This is actually perfect. Shop is directly on the path to Volcano. So we can go do our in-game shopping trip right now. And then we're just doing dungeons for the rest of the game. No more side trips. This is pretty much, at least for the way I see it, this is the best possible outcome. Where's the shop entrance? There it is. Alright, we're doing the usual stuff. So, going to fighter, clearing tier, detect, stamina drink, and some tranks. Technically, if we'd been able to do Volcano first, we could have fit in some more stamina drinks, but like, I don't know, just don't need them. Not like I don't need them, but like play, just play better. Don't get hit. That's not exactly a fair thing to say because face tanking a couple bosses does legitimately make things go faster, but you know. Anyway, this split's probably gonna suck a little bit because we did all of our endgame stuff, but it'll things will line up again once we get to Wizard and see, yeah, see what the time is. Huh? Oh, I got stuck in this little cubby. Shit. I should have taken a closer look at what's coming up ahead. It's just this hard. The maps for this place are really hard to read on a whim when the tunnels get like too close together. You know. Alright, this seed feels pretty good on Volcano, actually. Mostly because we're already at the boss. We have the Dark Sword now, so I can do damage without waiting for him to get into melee range. So we're just gonna start shooting him. I'm gonna try and split out damage a little bit, just for the sake of, like, if he stays in close, that means... You know, since when he gets in close, he can hit all 3 hits at the same time. Beautiful. That was... I'm gonna call that basically as good as an outcome as I could have hoped for. Alright, usual drill. We grab this. We put on something to take off our flame pendant. And we run into the fire. And then after this, we are going straight to the sealed dungeon. There's nothing, there's no other side trips left. Yeah, being able to save a couple seconds of maneuvering by just putting on something else to forcibly take off the pendant. It's like, in the long run, it's not a big deal, but it's like a little detail that I just like doing it. Like, objectively, it is faster. The goal is to play video game. Wow, sealed dungeons right over here, too. I don't know where our last dungeon's gonna be. I haven't really focused on the bodies of water on the map. But, well, since this is all dungeons, You don't have to play a guessing game on where the tablet to get into the final dungeon is. It'll just be on the map once we do this dungeon. So, uh, what determines a fixed seed? Do you mean like the category on speedrun.com? Hmm. Yeah, okay. So for that category, they just have an agreed upon seed that, as far as they're currently aware, is the fastest way to play. Since when you start a run, you can choose to just put in a seed manually. That's what they do. Well, we'll see if the wizard cooperates this time. Do we go, yeah, straight to the right, then pretty much almost north all the way to the end? Let me look at the map right about now. Yeah, turn right here. Are you kidding me? Okay, I mean, it wasn't awful. I mean, okay, the getting into the minecart, really, it's only a few seconds loss. However, something about it just instantly makes me see red briefly. It's so goddamn annoying. Hmm. Alright, doing pretty good so far. The dungeon's not trying to fuck us, but I mean, okay, this floor, this seat, not the best, but whatever. On this floor, it's possible they have the elevator to the next floor spawn really close to where you come in from. So it can save a good bit of time if you get lucky on the map gen. Alright, it's time to see how much time we're gonna lose doing this fight now. Let's see if he's gonna play nice. We've made it here with plenty of time, but he can decide to be an ass. that was a fake out. Can you just be nice to me? You know, just be nice. Cooperate. That's all I want. That's all I just want to kill you. I just want to actually murder you. In Minecraft. Oh, he's gonna be a little fucker about it though. The fight started off well. The fight started off well, but... Hold on. That was a fake out. Okay. Not my favorite fight, but I think the start and end went a bit faster than I was expecting, so that's good. Would you like to pick it up, Jim? Alright, we're gonna put our Stone of Fighter on. We're gonna drop this, we're gonna use our Fairy Tier. Now we're going to the last dungeon. I guess the big question is, when we get to the power core, how greedy do I be on Sword of Light? Do I assume it's going to be in the elevator quadrant? Or do I just go with the corner that has the most boxes to open? It's right there. Okay. I think if the elevator section has 2 or 3 boxes, I'm gonna go there first. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to the one that has the most boxes to open. And also, it also depends, like, sometimes there's only, like, 5 boxes overall. Maybe agree if it's 2, not if it's... Yeah, if it's only 1 by elevator, I don't feel good doing that. It's too dangerous. I think this is Alliance Quill, so you have to put in the thing. Yeah, there we go. Drink some water. Alright, lock the fuck in, fellas. Lock the absolute fuck in. If I can go to one to the northeast. If I can fucking get on the teleporter, fuck me. No, I can't from here. Let's go north. Alright, unfortunately we've already gotten a bad map here. So these two to the north and northeast. Are you fucking shitting me? No, we have to go back down. We're doing this shit again. Need to go up this one and then go down one to the east. I think we can just go up here. Okay, we're in power core. That sucked. That sucked. We got 3 by elevator. We're going to elevator. If the fucking skeleton menace would let me walk by. For the love of God. Alright, everyone, pray for a good sword of light. Would you like to open this fucking box? My heart just started racing. Okay. No time for fear, just play the game. Alright, so we need to go west. Alright, no face. We'll take a couple shots from Eel probably, but we're using leather armor. I don't have any health items, so we can't fuck around too much in here. Damn it. I was hoping that last hit would get him. I should have been greedier, actually. I should have been a greedy little pig. Alright, cutscene break. Alright. 3 more boss fights. Not the best, but not the worst. Incidentally, I think the doors always appear on these wall tiles that aren't pulsating all creepily. Like that. Alright, Mr. Mad Wizard. Hey, Happy Snake. Would you just land for me? Thank you. You're gonna sleep in chat? Alright, take care. Enjoy your sleep. Good night. Okay, I'm hesitating a little too much in shooting for some reason. I don't need to be doing that. Alright, don't assume this is over. I can still choke. The goal is to not choke. As usual, we're hoping to see 5 hits and then a single crit. I don't want to see a crit until I've landed 5 shots. I mean, not getting one also is also fine. Done. Uh, I feel like my heart just briefly stopped. Uh, hey, Sardus, thank you. Hey, Choja. Yeah, I've never seen that happen on the stairs before. Actually, I did not know that was a thing that could. I forgot how to talk good. I did not know that was a thing that could happen. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess me being picky about the seat I started on actually worked out. Don't stop my heart. I need at the golf. Congratulations to VR, but also congratulations to Jim. Surprised to no fairy armor. I just don't want to take the detour to pick it up, honestly. I know it's useful. It would let me face tank Eel. And it would also mean if vampires bats get uppity, I won't get blown to pieces, but I don't like the time loss in getting it, especially if it was like if I want fairy armor and the chest I get decides to be Master Sword, that just feels miserable. Especially on a run like this where I was going to be using the Dark Sword for Dragon anyway. Granted, Master Sword would make the Wizard, like, I think a little bit faster. I'm pretty sure Master Sword hits harder than Dark Sword. But yeah, it's just the uncertainty of what I'm going to get in Ruins from the other non-pendant chests. I tend to default to, I'm just going to grab the pendant and then I'm going to die. 2 minutes 40 seconds? Let me see. My hands are shaking. Yeah, the last one I was set was 38 minutes, 32 seconds. Sub 36 is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I was not counting on getting a sub 36. Remember how my goal for any percent was like, oh, I want to get a sub 35? And I just like put out like it was like 33 something or whatever. Yeah, 33.47. Congratulations. Alright, so I have a bit of an issue here. What the fuck do I do now? We haven't even been live for 3 hours. A tile-based game? No, I am not using Mahjong as my cooldown game after setting another record. Shining Force CD. Shining Force CD is a good game. I do need to replay it sometime. Alright, Holy can now enjoy can now join the illustrious ranks of Nevermind. The screen went away. Yeah, Holy, named after Shining the Holy Ark. Oh, that's a good shot of adrenaline. Um, what's my 80% record? 80%'s 33.47. Like, that could go faster. Because there's no way, like, wait, no. Okay, hold on. So my any percent is 3347. This is 3554. There is no way doing vampire in trial is only 2 minutes and change faster. And graveyard too. Granted, the boss fights do take longer. You have worse weapons, or worse stats rather. Right click, save splits. We could do some any percent to round up the to round out the night, I guess. But we can go back to the old battleground. Uh, yeah, sure, why not? I think I can take a small little break from all dungeons. Um, what the hell do I name the stream now? We finished Crusader of Centy, semicolon, new Virtual Hydlide, all dungeons, lol, doing any percent runs now. We're accomplishing a whole lot this stream, apparently. Alright, let me load my other splits. Got a new PB and the new B. Thank you. Let me open my other splits. Any percent random seed. Alright, look at how much more simpler